go. This music slaps. Let's go. Paranormasight. I think it's day 3. It has been so long. It's been so long since I've streamed this game. 8 viewers! We got competition! We got competition! Yeah, no way, bro. Who's streaming this game besides me? Who is it? I had to fix the camera. So right now you can kind of see my face reflected in the mirror. It's weird. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Hey, cousin Trunk, how you been? Whoa, you got a scary looking name. Hey, thank you for the sub. I am on school break now. We are going back to streaming. We're going back to streaming until at least fall. We'll figure Fallout stuff after. Oh god, my hairline. My hairline at this angle is not optimal. It's like angled. Turn that shit. Okay, it's good enough. I had my camera on the other side last time, so we're just gonna flip that. Oh man, I don't remember doing any of this stuff. Flip. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Wait, I think I did this. I must have done something like on this monitor. Oh, that makes more sense. That's pretty good. Some banger music, let's go. It looks pretty well game coded. I'll wait a bit. I'll just go into it. I like to fix my hair so I don't ask. It's like a diagonal. Wait, hold on. I gotta fix my hair. Why is it diagonal? No, fix this. Hey, Katana, how have you been? My YouTube chat. Oh god, fix the hairline. Fix the hairline. What the hell? Why is it so ass? Hold on. I gotta fix this. I don't really know how. Flatten it. Comb it. Oh god, that's a nightmare. This way. Long time no see, long time no see. It's been like, what, 2 months? 2 months since last stream? Not the craziest thing. Aceker's gone on longer hiatuses, probably. There we go. That's like salvageable. It just look it's just a bit straight across, which is a bit strange in its own It's a bit strange in its own way. I have to figure out the stream schedule. I'm not actually too sure yet. Go for 10 years. Based. Yeah, but I'm not so sure what I'm gonna do for stream schedules yet. Because I like to establish something over, like, I have a 3-week break until my next school university semester. So it'd be nice to 16 hours daily. Least burnt out streamer. Least computer addicted streamer stream for 16 hours. No, but I want to establish a schedule that I can maintain when school starts, because when school starts I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so all my classes are like in the evening. They're like all super late classes. Drop out, that's also based. I was thinking about that, honestly. But like, it's like, what's it called? Yeah, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm maybe thinking like, cause like I start school like at 5 p.m., which is kind of crazy. So because I start school so late, I was literally just thinking that like I might just do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again. Well, I'll have to ask the people. Let's go play the game. Hello everyone, welcome back to Paranormasight. It's been like 2 months since I last played the game, but the good thing about this is that there's a chapter-based system, and we're just going to start over from where we last left off. I don't remember most of the voices. We're going to start here. I think here. Yeah, we're going to restart. I don't remember what happened. I should have read my synopsis. I'll think about it. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone to haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or fire starting to device on the person. Press the use curse button to set your target alight.
A murderous impulse seems to seep into my soul like a thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires to write. Kill them.
I don't know if I'm going to beat Persona, guys. It's a long ass game. It just sounds good, Katana. Sounds good. I am pretty much going to be, yeah, I'll try to aim for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll see how it goes. Back with me, man. Can't say I understand what just happened. Certainly seems to put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Sweet dreams. She's so out of it.
No, not dreams.
Sounds like something I might want to hear about. She's just like me. Kind of looks like me too. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chair when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about?
Well, where to start?
Interesting. Very interesting. So, the haunted collapse curse echo disappeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection. Gave you the curse and late to do it. I got that right?
That's right.
So, it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in her hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. Oh god, I forgot this was supposed to be a scary game.
An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. Don't even know what the flowers are called. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. A fax machine. It sends images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find it useful. Color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there's no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around and marveled at it as a family. But with Father and my husband being away so often, it quickly found the disuse.
Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is?
Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other.
Hi, Aerith. How you been?
You put it up just before. Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down.
Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's that handshell from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item.
Excuse me?
Look how awesome he looks. Yeah, that's like a sick-ass uniform. Don't tell me you never heard of the Mockingbirds. Thank you for the sub, Aerith. Let's go.
The what?
They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I'd never heard of them, but... Oh, wrong person.
I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you.
Best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just start showing up around town. Soon enough, they won everybody's hearts. Story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind at specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. Basically an herb legend of sorts. Think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it.
Oh, well, that's nice. I don't think you quite understand.
Oh?
This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day.
You just knew, huh?
It was etched into my soul, along with the curse echoes for resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flames, writhing in pain as my flesh backens and my blood boils. I can feel it.
No, we're actually replaying the chapter because I like genuinely have no idea what happened. So we're just like we're pretty much like replaying this like chapter right now. So, oh my fucking god, my hairline from this angle is so ass. Pancake, how you been? How you been, Pancake? Oh god, you know what? You know what? I don't care. I'm hiding the hairline. We're going to put the headphone like this. I'd rather have a 5 head than whatever is showing on screen right now. Asker is back. Dude, I've been like fixing my hairline the entire stream. I don't know why it looks like ass. Like what? It's like a memeable quality. What is going on with my hairline? Just hold on. This is old stuff anyway, so.
All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do. Just as long as they're carrying fire.
I see. That could be a problem.
You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see this opportunity.
Stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief. Talking about a spanner in the works. Say we stop for a moment, remind ourselves where we come from, where we're going.
That might be a good idea.
What are you drawing, Pancake? What are you drawing? Did you do your test yet? Did you get the, did you do your test? That's what you hired me for, ma'am. Look at your son's kidnapping last year. Covered the truth behind the abduction and murder of Suichi Shikima.
Oh, yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it.
That's why I'm here today, in fact. God knew to let me drop by so late, by the way. Turn over every last stone and I come with a grand total of 1 light. You passed! Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Congratulations, Pancake, congratulations. I thought you beat this game. I stopped streaming for 2 months. We did not beat this game. It's just that we didn't beat the game. It's just like Persona came out and I was like, dude, Persona, that's awesome. Let's go play Persona. that it kind of sucked ass. I still think I would like to finish. I would like to finish Persona 3. I just got busy with school. And stopped streaming. So we're pretty much finishing the stuff we didn't finish. So I want to finish this game because this game's pretty fun. I'm in my like theater mode. I'm in like theater mode. You know, because like I just finished up my last drama class and I was like, man, I'm gonna miss like acting and shit. That was fun. So, but congratulations, Panka. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
So you said.
As far as police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway.
Remember, you were just about to tell me.
You know, still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, I don't want to tell you what I found, then we can make a decision.
Alright. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Odyssey City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort.
I'm still like surprised by the main characters in this game. Like I remember when we were playing like the quote unquote like tutorial / introduction, I was like, dude, this is the main character. That's not even a side character. I suppose not much point going over to kidnapping himself.
No, I'm very familiar.
Then I'll leave that for the files to cover. I'll just confirm a few things about the case. The police trace the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River, here in Sumiya City. That's quite a wide area.
That's right.
In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from, but it was almost certainly the same location as Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite distant from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely he was abducted by car on his route home.
Maybe, but...
Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gone to a car with a stranger.
That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children.
It's possible that they forced him to the car. The only issue there is, there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. Nobody came forward to say that they saw anything suspicious. Are you still gonna play Persona? I was thinking about it. I'd like to finish it. If you guys like the Persona streams, I'll keep playing Persona. Today's is kind of it's a short stream. It's getting back into the schedule. I would like to do 4 streams a week. I have a 3-week break, so I would like to do like 4 streams, possibly a week, and then switch to 3 streams when school starts. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because based on how my classes go, like until spring, I can keep Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule consistent until like June, and then June we'll figure something out in the summer. Can I have a game rec in the Game Recs channel? So, did the target him some other time? Somewhere away from his usual route. Can I recommend Pikmin? You can't recommend Pikmin because the problem with you can't emulate Nintendo games, and I'd have to buy like a recorder. I'd have to buy a recorder for the Switch, so I could do that. So that might be expensive. Also, I'd have to buy Pikmin. I know. It's just like I was gonna play it on. I was thinking about playing on Dolphin, and then I realized that like Nintendo's been acting up a lot recently. Nintendo has been pretty cracking down quite a bit. I would love to play Pikmin, but they've been cracking down. Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question: how did a kidnapper pull it off?
The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky.
Well, why not turn the problem on its head? The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about an old cult magazine the other day. Apparently some old books showed up recently with all the gore details. They say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honcho.
I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope. Real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive.
Can't blame yourself for that, man. The culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief's funny like that. Guessing that's why you're after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But this is a big but. If this rite's the real deal, using would mean killing someone and stealing their soul. I think she's ready to do that. Look at her eyes.
Is that a problem?
If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you.
Oh, that's a shame.
Shame, huh? That's all.
I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful.
You realize I'm talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that?
I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this.
That's it, is it? Dear, oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into the car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if it was somebody he would have had a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps. A relative. Or somebody else that he knew.
But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly.
They did, huh? No one threw his number at a problem like the cops. What if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather? What if the culprit disguised himself as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find him suspicious. The Shikama family had a close tie with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust him.
You might be right, but surely that couldn't have.
Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised by how much police officers stand out. It's sort of the point after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. I don't know, I feel like these days a lot of police officers I've seen are like undercover. Is that me? Or does this me? I feel like when it's one that gets arrested recently in public, I feel like it's just a normal civilian. I'm like, why does a normal civilian have handcuffs? You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found? Then we can make a decision.
Alright.
But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women, children. Even kids have been warned about stranger danger. Officers constantly expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the type of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. They didn't have to make Richter so hot. I feel like I vaguely remember everyone commenting on Richter's appearance last time, too.
That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean...
Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost, they asked him for directions, would he have gone to a car?
He might have. My husband always told me that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children.
You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But Shuichi believed it, that we might have something here.
Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone.
She might have been an accomplice. Or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Probably the hat or his shiny eyes. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with the young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, it goes for witnesses too.
Or his beauty mark, his open collar shirt, his jewelry, or his long, beautiful hair.
Okay, guys, calm down. And I figured that maybe if I started asking me new questions, I might get some new answers. Spend my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone's seen something that one man thought he had.
Do you mean he saw it happen?
Well, I can't say for sure yet. Turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. I remember this guy's voice being like really like squeaky, so I'll see if I remember that. Several address area. Alright, this should do. There's no one around. We could speak in confidence. Excuse me. What was her name again?
Huh? Jonoichi.
Got it. Well, Jonoichi, I'm all ears.
Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shikima's kidnapping. Do I have that right?
Of course. What else does it look like? An arc?
How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help.
Huh? You'll excuse me. That caught me out a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who's trying to kill you?
A student named Michio Shirachi.
Interesting. Schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty.
It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shirashi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigema.
Come again?
I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it. Or at least she's got something to do with it. That's why you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me.
That's true. You're sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody?
Well, you see...
If you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you.
I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word.
Telling me that schoolgirl had you scared for your life. So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's come for you now that you spilled the beans?
Yes, that's it. Exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her. I'm telling you, she's a demon.
Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a full-grown man so terrified?
You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me.
Curse you? I'm sorry, but you... What the fuck is this? Wait. What is this? What is this, like, duck face? What is this voice? Well, that's how I vaguely remember I did last time.
It's true. Her house, it's... forget it. Why don't even bother?
I fucking lost the voice now. I read the chat.
You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand.
Yeah, I lost it. It's whatever.
Enough. I'll find someone else to help me.
Hey. I need some cheese. And that's about the long and short of it.
I can hardly believe it.
At that time, I thought his mention of curse was just crazy talk. I'm starting to see there might have been more to it.
Then, if we can just find that girl.
Curse or no curse, she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping. There's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name's Koichi Jonoichi, the teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. Oh, I thought they were like elementary school teacher.
A teacher and a schoolgirl.
It's one of his students. I think it's very likely. Think? I don't need to think. At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for.
If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. We only need you to find them.
Won't be a part of the murder, man. Not even for a client. I'll pay you.
How much can I give you to change your mind?
Sorry, man, but not everyone has a price. Got my policies and I stick to them.
You see, I didn't realize you were so stubborn.
But let me say it though. It's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help out. You can pay me at least 300 Robux and I'd consider murdering someone.
What do you have in mind?
Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they filled it with soldier eggs? That was all you're after, that I can lend you my services to kill free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. Guess there's no guarantee stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later.
Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove?
That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now.
Why?
Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? Dawn and Clavers, was it? It's one of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, if I remember correctly.
That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here. I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that.
In that case, my money would be all in on the curse bearers being somewhere here in Hanjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere.
That sounds sensible.
This guy's smart as hell. I know he's a private detective, but like the fact that he's thinking of so many solutions so fast. And if I remember correctly, your Honor Clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person, is that right?
That's right.
In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. Guessing punishes those who don't need a warning. Seems like a good curse to have. Simple, straightforward enough to use. Although, it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table.
You really think it's that good?
The target can't do much to throw it off. And it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. You can just slip one into your target's pocket. Say that condition will be fulfilled before they even know you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them.
Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could. They'd have to do what I said.
Threats could work, though without any proof will come down to how convincing you can be. Dude, just look at her. She has the biggest poker face right now. She has no emotion whatsoever on her face. That's the biggest poker face. If only you could use the curse and back out at the last second.
At the last second? What an interesting idea.
Yeah, let's just give someone like 3rd-degree burns that'll stick with them for the rest of their life. And be like, just kidding. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the fire anymore. You're in pain? Pussy.
I have a lighter right here. We could try it right now.
That's an interesting proposition. I'm curious who you're playing as. This is the main character, this story. Like, because there's different main characters, she's one of them. So it's based around her. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig.
Oh, I see.
You're an odd one, man. You don't mind me saying. I don't think it's just a curse.
You flatterer.
So what we should do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside your normal routine. Right then. You decide what you want me working on?
Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the rite of resurrection.
Roger that. Right it is. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill in their cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So, settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. Once the city wakes up, I can start asking questions. I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. What a good guy. I mean, I'm sure I'm paying him the big bucks, but that's pretty nice of him. He threw in the two and one. I'll even try to find Miss Shirashi as part of the bargain.
Thank you. That's more than enough.
Ah, he didn't even bring up compensation once. That's crazy. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find anything new. You stay here, keep a lookout.
Alright.
There's no telling what kind of curses you might find in the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it. And try to be ready for anything.
I will.
Well, that's all I should be going. Goodbye, cowboy man. And now we're caught up, everybody. We are now fully caught up. Summary of previous events. Despite having obtained a curse of the haunting clappers, Haruhi Shikima is determined to use the Rite of Resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs her private investigator Richter to find the other curse bearers. Get some cheese and tea. Oh, don't tell me I'm in here alone.
It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He'd promised he'd call me if anything happened. But he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait.
Oh, I'm getting scared. Turn around. Is there anything creepy? Ah. Wait, what is this here? I don't remember this being here.
Should I put a record on? No, it's too late for that. I'm not in the mood for music anyway. The flowers put me at ease. Just a little. That old hanging scroll. I've seen it too often to feel anything from it now.
I mean, it looks pretty nice to me.
I'm waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't.
It's been an hour. It really hasn't been that long. Go play video games. Video games exist in this point in time.
What's this? A newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair.
Hold on a second. I don't feel good about this newspaper thing. It's just, this game often gives me choices where it says, do you really want to do that? Are you sure? You want to do it? Stupid? That's going to kill you.
There's nothing on at this hour. I see no point in turning it on.
Oh god, I have to read the newspaper. Anything else? Hello? Hello?
The ticking seems so loud. It just goes to show how quiet it is.
Oh god. Oh god, I can look at the ceiling? That's terrifying.
My husband used to complain that it was too dark, but I rather like the glow.
Dude. I know my imagination's getting to me, but if I'm ever like this and I look up and I see a face, I'm quitting. If I'm just like chilling and I look up and I see something there, I'm quitting, bro. We're stopping for today. That happens to me. It's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Remember, I know you guys didn't watch Spirit Hunter, but there was a part in Spirit Hunter where it was like you had to look up for something and there was a jump scare on the ceiling. That was a terrible experience for me. Okay, read sweeper time.
It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guest. I hardly read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do.
Society? Look at the society articles. Wait, hold on a second. What do my buttons do again? How do I have my webcam? Oh shit, it's doing autoplay. Don't do that. Oh shit, don't do that. What did it say? What did he say?
The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste, and it stank so badly that my eyes water. Eventually people started getting sick and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then. although the air around the industrial district is so filthy with gas and smog. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220 to 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing's on the rise and exports are healthy. The dollar's down from its height and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all the kinds of new diversions. It seems like only yesterday that people were flocking to arcades to shoot aliens. Now we have these enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage. And now it's all about city pop and idols.
City pop is so good, bro. So good.
I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore.
Or I don't think you care about anything in your life besides your child.
Everyone attends high school now, even girls. Universal education policy, they call it. The country's gotten rich enough that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into these universities has gotten fierce though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed into any of that. I don't want to read anymore. It'll only remind me of him.
Whoa. You're telling me I have to read more articles? Damn, shoot, there's a lot of shit.
I don't really watch much television. It feels as if all the information in that world gets passed through that dark little black box. But father stopped him from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that. Less fuss. Now the comedy boom is over. All the comedians are flocking to other genres. The occult seems really popular at the moment. Look at all these paranormal specials.
You know what, guys? I know they're probably not real, but ghost hunting series? That's the good shit. Just like people just walking into like these random haunted places. It's like, oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the radar! Look at the radar! What's going on? It's haunted? Even though they said it's haunted, it's actually haunted? I don't know what I'm doing.
I heard a new big thing is a mascot line of delinquent birds. Mockingbirds, I think it's called. Was that what Richter was talking about? Children seem to have such short self-lives now, with how quickly the times are changing. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. It's young people who are leading the way with their modern worldviews. My generation will only fall further behind.
That's kind of deep.
Although with everyone flocking to the city, land prices are skyrocketing. Nowadays, most people can only dream of home ownership.
Damn, this game is real as fuck.
The city center is going to be nothing but apartments for long. Not exactly a businesswoman, so this all feels like another world to me. There's one thing Hanjo never wants for. It's horrific crimes. I found a police officer down in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore. Not since last year. Brings back bad memories. Suicide at local high school. Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off the roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure. Huh? What? No, this can't be right. Her name. Michio Shirashi from Komagata High School. It can't be.
Ah, the music got scary. I gotta look around again. I hate my life. Fax him! Fax him! Help me! Help me, Richter! I don't want to be in this scary ass room alone.
That must be him.
What the hell do you mean, do nothing? Oh god, just answer it, bro. Fuck.
Hello, Shigama residence.
Okay. Yeah! Yeah! We made it! Let's go! Sounds more like I'm trying to punch instead of like raising my arm in excitement.
Richter called me out to meet him when we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you.
Funny. I was just thinking the same thing. I insist, I go first.
There's something I need to tell you.
What's up?
Well, that girl, Michio Shirashi.
The one who was with Shuichi on the day of kidnapping.
That's her. Well, she's dead.
She's what?
The student who committed suicide last week. That was her.
I heard something like that had happened. Never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. Finally get a lead, and we'll find it's turned to a literal dead end. Unless her death was the reason Shunouichi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave?
Seems like we're back to where we started.
Not necessarily. That teacher knows something, I'm sure of it. At the very least, I put money on him having something to do with Miss Shirayashi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her.
I see.
And also, something tells me he knows more about your siblings kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. Got a hunch.
A hunch?
Well, more of a theory. Care to take a guess? Do I actually get to guess? Can I type in my answer? I gotta guess.
I can't say for certain, but...
Mr. Junoichi silenced Michio with murder. That is kind of cool. I didn't actually think I get to guess. What if Mr. Junoichi silenced Michio Shirashi with murder?
What do you think?
I see. So you think Miss Shirashi's death might not have been suicide? That would certainly give him a good reason to think she'd hold a grudge, but I'm not sure I buy it. Oh, he thinks we're a dumbass now. Oh. Might be a little far-fetched.
I see. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm not really cut out to play detective.
Hey, that's an insult towards me. Well, no point in dwelling on speculation. The truth will turn out in time. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Junoichi. Can I try again? If I say the right answer, will he be proud of me? I want validation from Richter.
Please, go ahead.
Alright then. I'm poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse bearers. I think I found a few candidates. First, a tall man I ran into in Kinchibori Park. I asked him more directions trying to probe him with a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curse was nothing new to him. About 40% sure it's a curse bearer. Isn't that him? Is that Junoichi? Am I blind? Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw in South Waitakasui Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of them curse stones in his hand, complete amateur, what a dumbass. He had a nervous air about him too. It's clear as up to some shady business. Gathering souls rays, I bet. He'd make a good target. Next up is a pair. A young man and a woman I saw around Yokoka Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a cursed bear. I told him what the hell is a cursed bear. I told him I didn't know what it was, what he was talking about. He backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often. Looking for kindred spirits, would be my guess. He's camping. He's camping the bridge. Get him out of there. Though it didn't quite seem like they were working as a pair. Gathering soldier eggs in a group might be a decent idea if you can make it work. But with things being how they are, it's gotta be hard to find trucks. Trucks? Find folks one can trust. They got brass though. Don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last, the two detectives were seen sniffing around.
The police are involved?
Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And after sending in detectives from the head office, then someone's got to be up.
How do you know where they're from?
Let's just say when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyway, that's everyone who caught my eye.
You found all of them in so little time. I really did hire the best.
It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai. P.I. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai. Investigator extraordinaire.
My, an investigator extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself?
You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend like a chameleon in any outfit.
Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound not promising, am I right?
Whatever we picked, it's still too early to make a move. Seems like the other curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once my body starts showing up, I'll get the pot night. I'll get the pot nice and hot. Damn, he kind of has he has a lot of ass. You guys see this? Damn. Okay, Richter. They just call him Richter Extraordinaire, P-I-E, because he got that pie. Once it's boiling, our chance will come. Didn't you want to tell me something?
I already said everything I wanted to say. He's gazing down at the water. What does he see down there, I wonder?
Oh God.
We're on Komagata Bridge over the Samita River. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night.
Oh, I don't like this.
The Samita River. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful.
Can I ask you something, man? Is the Samita River where you Honjo folks picture when you think of home?
I couldn't say. All I can tell you is I can hardly stand the sight of it.
Right, should have guessed.
This is where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been. How cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then. I prayed to the river to give him back. To give me back my son. Day after day after day.
You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where a world met the next. So to act across flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo found the Samita River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Anjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up with the Great Fire of Mareki. Just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. as it turned from farmland to a town. The people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways.
Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told.
They were, but it's not all they were used for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore. Stop it leaking to our side of Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. Neato, a death villain. Hey, put all that bad juju. Put it over there. Put it on the other side of the river. We're not gonna deal with that. You want to build a bridge? That's gonna connect us there. Don't do that.
So, if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife?
Oh, that's kind of cool. Exactly. That's why the Rite of Resurrection is here rather than anywhere else, I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and the curse have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make the spot we're standing now right over the water. The border between life and death. If there's ever a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that he mentioned praying to the river. Might have done more than you think.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Just thinking aloud, man.
Well, it's a nice thought.
Man, fuck. Didn't you want to tell me something? Oh, it's gonna make me look around. I hate my life, man. Oh, this is such a scary mechanic. I don't care. Go. Is he scary? Hello? Oh, maybe look at the river again.
Oh, that's right. There's one memory I have at this river. Do you mind if I tell you?
Go ahead.
It must have been about 20 years now when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy and stank. You could look out over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. One day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. What the hell's going on in Honjo, bro? This place sucks. What? It was almost a miracle when you stop to think about it. Yeah, what is this? He's like, ma'am, hold on. You didn't pay me for the trauma dumping. You didn't pay me for the therapy. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, the part that was left without an identifiable scar, and that they could tell had been in murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait. Are you talking about the Nishima murders? So you've heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. Maybe that's why she's so messed up. Or maybe she was messed up before this. She doesn't really seem to care. She's like, oh, sweet. Is that Sydney's hands in the water? To be honest, it was a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed and they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have floated and rotted away to the sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. Sorry story for everyone involved, huh? It's funny. Everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't go rooting down there myself. That's right. Which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Man, I would not want to be one of the divers. Imagine you have to go recover a dead body in the river. Like, that's literally your one objective. No? How much you paying me, actually? I'll consider it.
There's already lots of bodies, so one more water based.
Or so that was the killer's thing, I suppose.
Not the Oreo chat emote.
The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. So they would run away from home to make it into the big city. They made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace.
Why do people still live here? That's the real question. Why do people still live in a lot of really shitty towns? Kind of just used to it.
You see, back then, if you chopped up a body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot, quickly and discreetly, and sink to the bottom never to be seen again.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
They arrested him shortly after. Fumachika Nijima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of any other murders in the end. But the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind. They started to avoid this area. So really, the river has been ranked with corruption for decades now. Or at least that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting?
Ma'am, you were so fucked up, it's crazy. Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. Whoa, what I missed? Welcome back, Katana. DS! Let's go! DS spotted! They totally don't believe in silly, totally non-existent paranormal activity. Who would? With all the darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nijima murders. Bro, I'm pretty sure she did it, man. How you been, DS? Long time no see, long time no see.
But how could I know? After all, I was the one who found the hand.
Not what I expected her to say. I thought she was going to say, I killed her.
The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nijima to justice. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me.
I'm sorry, man. Harui's a bit weird. Harui's beyond the weird. I've managed to change my life trajectory multiple times in these last couple months, but are you on the good trajectory right now? Are we going up? DS stock shooting up? I guess it just wasn't the killer's day. I hope so too, DS. Don't worry, I'm going to be streaming consistently. I'm back consistently. I got a 3-week break, and the next semester I only have 2 classes, 3 days a week. 3 days a week of classes, I only got 2 classes. We are streaming consistently until at least June. The only time her father was proud of her finding a hand in the river? I wouldn't be proud of her still. My expectations are higher.
Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it.
Bro, I would... Personally, if I were to kill her, I would totally kill her if I got out of jail.
Is something wrong?
Not really. It just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nijima murderers.
So it has.
Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. See, that's what I'm saying. If I got out of jail, I'd kill her. You son of a bitch, you put me in jail. Hello, my homies told you'll stream when I'm either working or at school. We'll see. I picked a complete different university that's really for one I've chosen initially in a different country on a different program with a different action plan. Whoa, let's go. That's exciting. That's super exciting. What do you think of studying now? Just resident for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. I thought, okay, hear me out. I thought the Japanese prison system didn't fuck around. I thought if you do something like murder in Japan, I thought they still have the death penalty there. Do they not? Can someone fact check that for me? I'm pretty sure they just straight up kill you still in Japanese prison. Only if they're found to show remorse and desire to reform themselves, of course.
That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society.
I heard them trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation.
Oh, really?
They keep an eye on them, of course, make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals no identity, so they won't be recognized in the workplace.
My, the way you put it. It's like you're saying Fumichika Nishima could be on parole right now. Back in society under a new name with nobody any the wiser.
It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nishima. But our discussion right now just did bring it to mind.
I see. Ah, that sucks. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too.
What was it?
I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago and I saw someone.
Oh, I have so much stuff to do, it's actually not normal. I had to take the TOEFL, take a German language knowledge exam, and apply for a couple different Austrian unis. Try and drop. That's awesome! You're gonna go study in Austria? Austria/Germany, somewhere like that? That's awesome. You can totally do it. Yeah, you got this, DS. You got this. Even if you don't make it in this year, you got it next year for sure. If you don't make it in this year, you get it next year.
Janitor, I think. I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nishima.
Oh.
He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps...
I hope it managed not to mess everything up. You know what? I'll tell you something. I stopped streaming and making covers for 2 months because I wanted to get into a music program. I failed. I didn't get in. I took 2 months off so I can get into a program. I didn't make it. But you know what? I was sad as hell I didn't make it, but I'm just gonna do it again next year. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I had a little country twang still, but that just means if you don't, you know, if you get knocked down, just get back up again. Just do it again. Yeah. Next year's my year, and if next year's not my year, the year after next year, and we just keep going. So if you don't make it in, you can come bum out in the stream. you can come bum out in an A-Screw stream. You got this, DS. Let's keep trying. Look at Pancake. Pancake succeeded recently. So congratulate Pancake on this big success.
Perhaps it was him after all. So, what's next?
Big question now is what the rest of the Curse Bears are up to. Luckily, the Samita River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other Curse Bears will come all the way here. We finally have a moment to think.
I see. Alright.
Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? Why is it just going? Why is it going? What's happening? I'm scared. What's it doing? Help me! I'm not looking. Why is it doing this? Is there something there? Oof! Ah! Leave! Huh? You currently cannot progress any further. Once the situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing spend will return to the story chart. Oh, we gotta do someone else. Hey, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Give me like 2 seconds. Bro is gonna stay determined. That's the goal. We gotta all stay determined in life. Wait, hold on. I had a voice for the guy. Give me a second. I had a voice. Hold on a second. What did this guy sound like? Was he in part 1? It was like a gangster voice. I want to see if I can... I want to do the gangster voice again. That was awesome. It was sweet. Okay, now he's in part 2. It is day 3. I was right. Congratulations to me. Okay, what did he sound like? Oh god. Okay, guys, just don't laugh at it. Don't laugh at the creep. Discover anything interesting? Okay, let's see. So it's like, just me. Go on home. Don't do things too hard. Right. Okay, so we got like a so like voice for like his accomplice, and then we got like, okay, well we'll figure it out. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, Chief Detective of the Metropolitan Police Department, First Investigative Division, investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. Visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasuda Gardens, with his subordinate, Junichiro. Okay, let's go. I didn't hydrate. I was just about to do that. Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, boss. Forensics all done. The crime scene's clean. The other officer's gone all home, just us now. The park should be able to open back up tomorrow like nothing ever happened. I doubt I'll get many visitors after everything that's happened. You'd be surprised. Lots of people have that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Cult stuff really is popular right now. Did you not know that, boss? Sounds stupid. Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them into purpose. Somehow I doubt it to be that simple. Oh, but you know, I've heard that high school girls are really into the spirit board thing these days. Supposedly, you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with just letters on it. Wouldn't that be something? You can try it out yourself if you're so interested. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's go sometime, boss. What now? Stop messing around. You think we're going to solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Sounds like you know all about it. We've got to be open-minded. Well, if that's how... What if that's how police work's going to be from now on? Don't make me laugh. I was not here on the first episode. I mean, the thing is, you didn't actually miss much because we talked to them for like 5 minutes. So, like the synopsis said, it's pretty much like, so, there was a police officer was murdered in this park, and these guys are like from the police department who are investigating. That's really all we learned anyways. I gave this guy the most generic anime voice I can make. Listen up, Hirio. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this, I'll get them. I promise you that. Well, you got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Bias is weak in our judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else. Aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know. Now, it's getting late. I figured we head straight home from here. What is this face? He looks like he had like a lemon cough drop. He's like, why does he look like that? Come on, we've got to go all over the info we've gathered. And what better place to do that here at the scene of the crime where we can soak up the atmosphere? Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you can get off on being in a place like this. Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way. No. Don't turn this around on me. I'm not the good one here, Cripes. Oh, fine. Let's just get this over with. Aye, boss. So, early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead. Lol, this voice. It's just so funny. Gangster-looking cops tweaking at the taste of lemon candy. Hell yeah. I still want to be a lawyer. Fortunately, I just had to choose a different initial program because I'll have to study English for a couple of years before applying for a law program. Your English is so good, though. Just when you're in voice call or when you're typing, your English is so solid. It's only available for German for both the university. Yeah. I'm also studying. I also want to study in Germany too. So I'm going to take German courses.
A staff member found a victim collapsed here in a park and called the police when they realized he was dead. While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it was likely he was murder. The Smedov sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer. You're tasked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened, whether there was foul play involved. I think that about sums things up. Thank you, DS. I believe in you too. But, boss. Yeah. Is this case really important enough to assign someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but... It's all the higher-ups. I'm sure he got their reasons. Boss, you know something, don't you? It's all become clear in time. Try not to worry too much about it. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right?
What was he like? He went from like he was like.
Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something. Isn't that right?
You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that. If you picked up on that, then you should be able to put the rest together yourself.
Well, it is our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death. Especially one involving an officer.
You said it was your friend, bro. It doesn't seem like you care. You probably was an acquaintance at max, bro.
The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. What a long sentence.
That is a terrible sentence to read.
27 years old. Single. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education. His rank was senior police officer.
You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like? Wait, he's the police officer? I thought he was the delinquent.
Yes. We were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to all of us. He was kind and he cared about his friends.
Wait, Asker, you're on the webcam? Yeah. I've been on, the webcam's been on the whole time.
For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. Man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it.
Dude, holy, look at that jawline. He could do like the little look.
He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation.
Sounds like we lost a good one.
Yes, we did. We truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but...
It's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling.
He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but... he was at the top of our class. The only problem was that he took on so much. He had the most unfinished paperwork, too. I always felt we needed an unusual guy like him to help us solve all of our unusual cases.
Don't worry. You're plenty unusual yourself.
Me? I was the most normal of all my classmates!
I love doing that generic anime voice. That's so funny.
Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago.
There was even one weirder than you. Pasta check.
Damn. Hajime was quite the bad boy in school, apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously.
That's a good study. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor.
Please don't make fun of my dead friend.
Hey, I said in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field.
You say that's like it's a sure thing I'll die. Besides, if I end up buying it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me most, boss.
Yeah. Come on. Don't be like that. You'll hurt morale. Well, I guess I'll miss you, depends on how this investigation goes. That's so based. He's like, you want to be remembered after you die? You better put in some overtime.
I can already see it. Aereo, no! Why'd you have to go and get yourself killed?
I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours.
Yeah, that'll be a sight to see. I can't wait.
Can't wait for your own death. Oh, get it together, kid. Sheesh. You really are something.
Thank you?
What about the victim's family?
The Yoshimi family is from Kitasenju in Adachi City. But Hajimi's parents died a long time ago. Lived there all alone, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge old looking place. Like, you know, the kind of place that seems super haunted.
And he lived there alone?
It looked like the home of an old noble family. It was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that. Well, you said he was an orphan, I can kind of understand it.
Then there's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated.
That's a bias too. He never talked about any of that even when we were drunk, so I don't know much about it. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Hajime was engaged. He'd been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school. Over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman.
That's so. How terrible for her. But she may know if there's been anything going on with him lately. We should speak to her.
Yeah. His fiancée may have been his one only confidant. I'm sure someone at the police department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow. Ah, hey boss. I looked at a case that Hajime was running.
Oh, great. That's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died?
Well, according to a report from the day before, he had 2 cases involving juveniles.
Uh-huh.
The first one was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off a building in Kamisawa last week.
Ah, yeah, I did hear about that. Oh, you don't have to show it, bro. Not cool, man.
The girl's name was Michio Shirashi. She was a second-year student at Komagata High School. But it seems that Hajime had contact with her even before this incident.
So she'd been troubled for some time.
That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so he struck a conversation up with her. He was sure that something was bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what.
Must have been trouble at home.
That's what he thought too. It seems he visited her home and spoke to her parents, but they said there was no problem. So there was nothing we could do. And now she's dead.
Then it's possible he could have prevented her suicide then.
He must have been devastated. That's why he was looking into this Michio Shirashi again. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end her life. But ultimately, he never reported the findings on the investigation.
I see. And you're thinking that it might have had something to do with his death. We'll have to find out what Hajime discovered.
Right. Let's check with the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow too. How Asker, you've been eating well these couple months, or millions from Twitch? I got a payout. I got money from Twitch for once. I don't think I'll put it. I can like put in the Discord, but they actually paid me. It took because like you need to reach a certain amount of money before they give you anything. So like for the entire time I've had you guys have been subscribing, I haven't gotten anything. They gave me money. You know what we're gonna do with that money? We're gonna buy streaming games. Okay. I pretty much like all the games I've bought so far, that money pretty much has covered. Not really. It's covered like half the money that I've spent on these streaming games. But that's alright. So thank you for the subs, everyone.
And what was the other case he was working? This one is also related to a Kamagata High School student. Dude, my jaw is squeaking. What the? Huh? A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seems to be a leader of a group of kids who get up to no good. That is such a delinquent haircut. Am I wrong? That person looks like they smell of trouble. I've been spending so much unnecessary money since I've returned to fuck-ass identity. What do you mean by fuck-ass identity? What? Juvenile delinquency. Fun. She was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault and battery, you name it. Asmi had been working with her for about 6 months, and she was finally starting to open up. Then he met with the girl the day he died. Well, every school's got its problems. Shoot, it looks like my hair freshman year? I thought you said there was another character in this series that your hair looked like. Are you delinquent, Katana? But I'm sure he'd be worried about how she'd get on without him. Right. Just when she finally found an idol she could trust. She might act out without someone to help her get through this. We'd have to make sure that Samita Community Safety Bureau does her job. But... we can't rule out the possibility that meeting with the delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her too. Yes, you're right. She may have been the last person to seem alive after all. I'll ask Samita to introduce us tomorrow. Though, who knows if they'll actually let us talk to her. That's what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing. Yeah, go raise up that high schooler. It's part of your job. It's this 4v1 mobile gacha game where you spend too much money on skins for your own good. I can't help it. I'm a lesbian skin. I'm a lesbian. I want skins for pretty girls. What can I do based? I mean, that's true. My hair's changed a lot since high school started, but I guess you could consider me a delinquent. Homies and I are scary. You got the katana gang. They're rolling up with like the baseball bat, so don't mess with us. Also, don't spend money on gacha games. My Acer viewers are smarter than that. You will not spend money on gacha games. Yeah. I'm sure they prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you, boss. Watch it. I'm still your superior. You ought to act like you respect me at least. Oh, I thought I was. You were? Shit, is that just how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed. It's probably just me, actually. Well, don't think you can get away with that with other people. So anyways, boss. Were you even listening? We've got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Kamagata High School cases that Hashmi was handling. And we need to speak with the fiancé as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm not spending money on the actual gacha. I'm only buying skins they pull in the shop. I don't know if that's that much better. As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy's done. From what we've seen, though, it appeared to be some kind of acute heart failure. But since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved. Dying in the middle of a park like that, it certainly seems suspicious. We found signs of a struggle at the scene, as well as footprints belonging to an unidentified individual. We've got people trying to identify those prints. If we can find out who they belong to, we might be able to figure out this sort of thing. Yes! Wouldn't it be nice if they were that were the end of it? The only things Hajime had on him were his badge and his wallet in his pockets. So we can rule out a mugging. Though there probably aren't many people who think to be trying to mug a cop as big as him. Also, he's not even dressed up like a cop. He looks like a gangster. I've also heard that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once he became an officer and rose up the ranks quickly. Sounds like the Pip would have been pretty strong to take on Hajime. Time of death was around 11 PM 2 days ago. Outside the park's operating hours, of course. His body was found early in the morning yesterday. 11 PM the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing out there at that time in the first place?
That's the question, isn't it? The entrance to the park is closed after hours, but it's a small gate that would be fairly easy for him to get through if he really wanted to.
That would, of course, be breaking and entering, but what do you think, boss? He came here to hide something. Maybe he came here under the cover of the night to hide something.
I don't know. Why go through all that trouble just to hide something? To be perfectly honest,
I think you're... I thought it was gonna be the answer. I'm such a dumbass.
I think you're going the wrong direction entirely.
You want to do an art job in Discord? Let's go! Also, I'll try being in the Discord more. I just completely forget we've just been in the Discord. This one was awesome. I like looking at the different art.
You think? Since it seems like there was another person here at the time of Hashime's death, wouldn't it be more likely that the other person called him here?
Yeah, let's go with that. His white sideburns bother me. Why don't you draw a version of him, Pancake, where he has not white sideburns?
They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. So, Hashime met here something secret. And then they got into a fight? No, that wouldn't match the cause of death. There were no wounds on the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perp must have planted something. Then you think it was mediated? That would mean they called Hashime to the park with the intent to kill him? Well, there is still the possibility that it was just some kind of accident. Maybe the perp tried to threaten Hashime and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clear picture once we know exactly what killed him. Right?
My friend just sent me my address. What the heck is he doing? Help! Oh my gosh. Is he an IRL? I hope he's an IRL.
But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the First Division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place.
Yeah, about that. People have been saying that ever since you first entered the academy, but...
Yes! That's because it's true. I couldn't believe you got transferred out of the first just because I was assigned to it. So, getting to work on a case like this now, just two of us, it's like a dream come true.
Aria gets me, yeah.
He's been like, Senpai.
I'm so sorry. Don't look at the screen. Don't watch that part. Don't watch what I did. Happy as I am to hear that. Well, how should I put it?
Huh? What is it?
If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect.
Huh? But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Why'd you run your mouth like that?
It's getting late. You must be sleepy. Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure we get out of here soon.
Yeah, I get it. Why is the guy I'm playing famous? Why is Sideburns famous?
I've been wowed by your shrewd detecting abilities all day today.
Yeah? Even the answer that I got wrong? That Asker himself answered and got wrong? Oh, really? Funny. I've been wowed by you too. The accent for the guy is so inconsistent. I don't care. Don't tell me about the accent being consistent. I'll cry. See you, Donut.
On the topic of family, what yours like, boss?
The hell is wrong with you? Bringing me to my personal life all of a sudden.
It's just, I've never heard you talk about them or anything else.
He's famous thanks to his sideburns. They're like, dude, I've never seen someone with white sideburns before. Where is this coming from?
Oh, are you single?
Shut it. That's none of your business.
You see how he started grimacing? He's definitely a virgin. Well, ever since I joined the force, I've been thinking. The department really pressures young officers to get married. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though.
How should I know? I gave to my pressure myself and got married 20-something years ago. Huh? So, then... God, you relentless. That bitch took my daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me. Oh. I'm sorry. I can't believe she'd give up a guy like you. Riz? Yeah. I was never home much. Too focused on work. I'd come home late only to get caught right back out again. Plus, being a cop is dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all.
How sad. Especially when you're out there putting your life on the line. Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first?
It was already too late by then. Better be careful, Ariel.
You say that, but there's not much I can do, is there? That's the nature of our job. There aren't many who can really understand it. Not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is.
But wait, you have a daughter, boss. You really think I want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense.
Come on, I mean, I don't mean this the way it sounds, but...
How old is she? Jeez, you don't know when to quit, do you? At least try not to look so intrigued. She's a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college.
Wow, a college student. Men love an educated lady.
Stop that! What kind of cop are you making baseless assumptions like that?
She's living on her own though, huh? You must worry about her.
Worry? I don't even know where she lives.
Oh, so she hasn't told you. Probably because she knows you'd follow her around everywhere.
I would not! I don't think.
Come on now, we both know that's not true.
Listen here.
You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side.
What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? No, I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this.
Oh my god. They just keep going in and out of the room. Art drop, let's go. I'm gonna go look at this. Let's go look at his awesome artwork. Yo! That's sick! Let's go! This guy makes Vocaloid songs for mentally ill people. That's so me-coded. It makes Vocaloid iconic behavior. That's so me. Oh, that reminds me. If you got married 20 years ago, it must have been right around the Nijma murder. Oh, it's back. The Nijma murder's back.
You know your history. Yeah, that happened a year or two after our wedding.
You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case at the academy. I was only in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested.
All that was just crack in the case. Found the guy. It was all just happenstance. I'd really not rather think about it. It was a disturbing case. Did it not make your skin crawl when you learned about that at the academy?
What is he doing with his face? He's like... What is that? It did. We were all terrified.
Sounds about right. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man could have committed such a terrible murder. If we had overlooked one little thing, we may have never caught him at all.
I think I remember hearing that there was only one charge brought against him in the end.
That's right. We didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulously planned crime could have been the first fight. We may have stuck Fumichiki Nijima in a cell, but there was no victory. He always had the upper hand. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. It's already been 20 years, huh? God damn it. This is why I try not to think about it.
I'm sorry. So, all this occult stuff. Have you heard about it, boss?
What are you talking about?
This Friday Resurrection thing that everyone's talking about.
No! Not you too. I've been hearing about that shit everywhere. Oh, you have? That's surprising. Who cares about what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with that job. But don't you think that occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, realer somehow? This whole thing started right here in Hanzhou in Samita City, so I thought that maybe cut it out. Nothing good can come out of getting involved with that right, whatever that record of fates. Sounds like you know all about it. Boss, are you secretly into the occult? Stop that. Seriously. This isn't a joke. I get why you'd be intrigued by something called the Rite of Resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but bringing the dead back to life, that's the stuff of fantasy. It's not real. So don't go hoping for miracles. Got it? Okay, let's go look around this scary-ass park. The former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokohama, Ichiyome, were originally built as part of the Daimo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's a lot of soul around this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it. Ooh, help me. Help! I don't care. We good? Is it safe? Hello? Oh, it's just him. Okay. Maybe I think. This is where the victim was found. It's, well, it's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened here at all. Once an incident like this comes to pass, there's no going back. Not that knowing that has any consolation. I've got a bad feeling about this case. My gut is really wrong. I knew this would be attached to this case from the moment we were dragged into it. Junerio, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. First Investigative Division, his rank is Sergeant. Welcome back, Scaredy Cat Asker. We missed you. You never really left. This is his first time leading a case. It's like he graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. Well, boss, I think that about does it. Right. Let's call it for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh. Oh god. What is that? Huh? Boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're going senile. Damn it. It was that case all along. Boss, what is it? Is there something over there? Such Steve Soro. Wait, it skipped! Hey, yo, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I didn't skip that dialogue. Kill them. Kill them. Those who spread lies. Kill them all. You've acquired the power, the curse stone to Evergreen Beach. You can use it to kill those who intentionally try to mislead you. Use the curse button when someone lies to you. What's the curse button again? Hold on a second. Check them options. Control. How do I just randomly curse people? Curse, curse, curse. Q, 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 Q. I'm gonna wash my hair. Still be here. Won't be typing. Don't worry. I got you. No jump scares will get me this time. Gah. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Who we killing? Kill Ario! Kill Ario! I hate him! Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desire the right. Kill them. Okay! Boss? Boss! Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile. Sorry, I'm fine. Irio. Yes? I have some bad news. Oh no, you're senile. How do you say that word? Your senility? He disrespected you so much. Kill him. Minor inconvenience. Kill him. Oh no. Your senility's kicking back in, isn't it? No. We've got a bit of trouble on our hands. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Summary of previous events. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the Rite of Resurrection until the curse act of the Evergreen Beach appears before them. Tetsuyo Tsushimi. Let's go. Okay, let me get this straight, boss. The Rite of Resurrection really exists? And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 Mysteries of Hanja? The curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. He's doing the dumbass face again. What the hell is this? You were in your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. If I didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I tried not to get too close. Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong, huh? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please, just listen. You don't have to keep saying it. I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Hey! Wait for me, boss! Oh, we got some happy music for once. Let's go. Yo! This music slaps! What the hell? Hey! Look here, listen to that brass. Woo! Huh? Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This is an effect of your senility. It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. What the fuck did we talk about? Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. I'm sure you already know this, but this is top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But no, I just can't believe it. I've heard rumors that I used to be a member of a secret division attached to the security bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes with a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me ready for the while there. No, this is incredible! That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all of this. And hang on. I thought you joined up because of me. Ah, come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so paranormal helps in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 40 years I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural. I would hate my life. I would hate my life. You put me on the ghost department, bro, I'm handing my resignation letter. Don't do that to me. So, do you know, have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? Nope. I've never felt anything at all. Even if I did, I'd be lightweight at best. Wouldn't be on him down for the count. Oh. Huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? Nope, it's just me. Thought it'd help get the point across. Oh. Huh. Sorry. Seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it isn't so. Of course you're interested. Well, you never know. You may have hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who got so much spirit sense she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it's supposedly part of her training. No! Not the internship! That's fucked up. Yikes. That seemed like it'd be a violation of Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act. Wow, you really know the law. No comment. Even the occult feels as workers' rights issues, huh? So, what do we do now? Well, you've got this Friday Resurrection and the Curse Echoes of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. The curse is being spread out around the city is a bit of an emergency. It's that bad? I'd put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town. Jeez, that's real bad. It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for Paranormal Affairs, but I talked to them on the way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine so that I have some experience. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep. You're going to help me, partner. Alright! Let's do this! You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about. You said it was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm trying to be logical about this, boss. You really are something. Might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. He's just a happy, silly guy. He's so Asker. This is the Asker character. So, what exactly do we do? These curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the other should all be around the town. Right. If there's 7 more of them, that means there's 6 more out there. We have to stop all of them before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones. But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the Rite of Resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Pretty much. We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with the Yokoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd get quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread to the cops on the lookout and people will behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these people are. But it's possible the other curse bearers with the same idea would come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. That means someone who may have the power of the curse. Understood, if that's the case. Uh-oh. Why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us the whole time? What do you know? There's someone there. Good luck. Hold on a second. Hey, you there. Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police. I thought he was going to straight up die. Ah, it's just an asshole. Hold on a second. Turn the voice volume down to 0 real quick. There we go. Try me, bro. Thanks for cooperation. Well, I'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namagaki. That's your name, correct? What the fuck did this guy sound like? Does anyone remember? I gave him a nerd-ass voice, right? I gave him... Wait, hold on a second. Let me go back to the VOD. What did this guy sound like? I made him sound like an asshole. That's our voice. I think that's solid. Okay, hold on. What did this guy sound like? I remember making this guy sound like a prick.
Yoku Bridge. Doesn't have the fact he's a curse
because he was.
Chat. I'm not going to curse first or ask questions later, just because we both curse bearers.
Does he really sound like
Cross
that?
them down.
That's too nerdy, right? That's too nerdy. That's a bit too nerdy.
I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive.
Do you guys want me to go full nerd for him? We can. I mean, that's not the worst, most egregious thing ever. It was something like,
Oh, yes, I don't mind answering your questions.
it sounds like that. Do you guys want that, or you guys want something else? Okay, let me guys know if you want me to switch it.
You're a detective. Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying.
Are you threatening us? You said that in a threatening way. I mean, I said the line, but it felt like a threatening. So, what is it you're doing here?
Ah, it must be the incident at the former Yasuna Gardens. The dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise.
Huh.
Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
Does he know? Does he know? Yeah, what? I'm not answering you. I'm a cop. You answer me. How about you answer my question first? What were you doing here?
I was answering your question. I came to look for the Evergreen Beach from the Seven Mysteries of Hanzhou. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it.
I don't know. Nope. Sorry.
Really? How strange. Detectives, you have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You? How did you know?
Idiot! You idiot!
Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry. It was a simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens.
If you know that, then curse him! Ah, damn, it doesn't work. You must be the curse bearer yourself.
I have no intention of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look, this is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion.
That's right. But are you sure about this?
I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. Not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person.
Ah, bitch! Did it work?
Boss?
Shit. We'd rather resolve this amicably too. Wait, use my power. Wait, what the fuck? Use my power. Go back. What the hell happened? I cursed him. Die. Die. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? I killed him. Oh, whatever.
But before we talk, there's something I should tell you.
Oh, sorry. This is my curse stone. The Evergreen Beach, just like you thought.
What? What? Boss, why would you tell him?
That's how the curse works.
Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that...
It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. So, if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell, understand?
Whoa, really? That's super useful. I see, understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective.
Now then, let's talk.
Damn, it seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for you.
Kill him! So far, so good. Damn it, it's not killing him. Why? Curse! Can't help you. This is the most useless power ever, bro.
Please, all you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are.
Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't look the other way and let you go. This guy is straight up saying to my face, I won't kill you if you help me out. You got a deal? Shake on it. Kill him! Is that the third?
No.
It's your final warning.
Yeah. My curse, the foot washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? Didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both your soul dregs anyway. Wait, Namagaki! The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse and it's so simple to activate. It is ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet.
Foot jutsu. Kill him. Ario, get out of here. Hurry, I'll find you later.
What? Okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse.
I forget what his voice sounds like. I don't care.
No, the voice of his curse echo.
Ah, you dumbass. I remembered. I turned off the voice volume. You try me again. See what happens.
What? Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible. This has never happened.
Dude, can we just... Like, I'm against police brutality, but this guy just tried to kill us. Tackle his ass. Cuff him to the ground. What's happening? I don't hear anything. Irio, now, grab him.
Alright. Namagaki, get down!
God damn it!
Boss, here. His curse stone.
Good work. Give it to me.
Damn it. Why? What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you! You can't consider that assault of a police officer.
Yeah, for all we know, this guy could be having he could have you having a moment. We don't even know we don't even know if the curse would have worked. This guy does deserve the nerd voice. That is a nerdy ass excuse. You tried to kill me and you're just like, I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch you. Let him go. All we need is the stone.
Ah, how could this happen? My right resurrection.
Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now, get out of here.
Damn it. Phew, that was a close one, huh, boss? He'd probably be dead if he'd activated his curse.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from...
Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt?
Yeah, the curse from this one's flowing into me too.
Oh no.
I saw what activates the curse of the foot-washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something.
What did you see?
Let's save that for later. All you need to know now is that a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly.
Phew. Well, that makes one stone. Where did we go now?
We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries once it's so dark out.
You mean we have to do that all over again?
I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people who do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill.
Really? Then what about you, boss?
It's fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to stuff like this. That's why they loved me, Paranormal Affairs.
So, you are paranormally gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place.
Ah, let's go!
I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Okay, everyone. That's it. That's it for the stream today. Thank you guys for watching. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, because I'm back. Asker's back. I'm back we'll be back Friday? Friday, probably. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys on the... You gave the old police officer the Kim Kitsuragi Disco Elysium voice? What is Disco Elysium? Next stream will be Friday, guys. We are so back. We were so back. It was amazing seeing all you guys again. I'm so happy to see all you guys again. Okay, guys. You guys have a great day. Bye!